Welcome to another episode of Not So Funny Podcast. I'm Christopher Keith Tyler.
And I'm Amy.
And it's been a long time since we've seen you. This is Season 2, Episode 1. We've got a new format for you. First off, we want to do it more on a regular basis. So we're going to do these mini episodes. This one is where we're talking to one another. And then another one will be where I'm massaging you and you'll be talking on a mic. And we'll just keep it like massage, but we'll talk about what's been going on.
Yeah, we're still doing food.
Yeah, and then the next episode will be food, where Amy's cooking, and I'll be talking, and she'll be talking, and it'll be like the kitchen episode and the massage table episode,
And
then
we will still have guests.
Yeah, and then the episode after that one will be with the guest, where we have the whole shebang like we normally did from Season 1. So with that aside, we have a fun, stick around for the end of this episode. We're adding in a new segment where we go over scary spa reviews. Each episode, there'll be one scary spa review that we found online that we want to talk about. So we're going to do our first one later in this episode. That's exciting. And then what else has been going on? We've had so much going on. We're just going to try to jump to what's been most recent. Yesterday, it was your sister's birthday party kind of thing, right? Or it was like a present. You guys went on a hot air balloon.
No, it was Friday.
Friday. See, I don't even know what day it is.
No, yeah, because I needed a day to recover. So, we... where does one start? But we went on in Temecula, we have hot air balloon rides. So we did one of those, which was fantastic.
What time of day?
You get up super early in the morning. I think they have sessions because the last time we did it, we got up like at
4 a.m.
Yeah. Our session was at 6.
6 a.m.?
Yeah. So we really didn't have to get up as early.
They had already done one flight successfully.
Yeah, you saw a lot of balloons up, but I know there's like two businesses, right, that run the hot
two
air
companies,
balloon.
in town.
Yeah.
You guys had the good company.
Yeah, that was the one that we did, and the one that you researched the first time.
Right. Yeah, Amy and I went on one of our anniversaries. We did a hot air balloon ride together, and we saw a jackrabbit running through a vineyard that I thought it was a kangaroo. But
no, that's funny because I saw one before we went on the flight, and I was like, holy crap, I finally saw what you saw. It was freaking huge. It was like massive.
That's how wide it is?
Well, that's how long it was.
Okay. Yeah, the one I remember, it was like, it had shoulders, and like it was like a little person running through the vineyard, and I was like, look at that kangaroo, and the pilot was like, no, that's a jackrabbit. I'm like, dude, it's like the size of a small child, like hauling ass. But did you guys do champagne? And
we did champagne. So last time we did champagne on our ride, like it was like free for all, we're like drinking a full bottle to ourselves kind of thing. This time, our pilot, like he reminded me of my uncle, who passed away. He was a chef at Disneyland. And his personality, but like the way he looked, I was like, oh my God, it's like my uncle. And but anyway, I was like, where's the champagne? Like we got one glass before we went up, and like, okay, where's the champagne? But like,
that was it.
That was like it. He had like this little zip up thing, and I guess like the people next to us were just like taking the bottles, and they were like, oh hey, do you guys want some? Yeah, I want some champagne.
The pilot was like hoarding.
He just wasn't being the best pilot he could be.
Yeah, he must have had like a drinking, there must have been a situation that had, nothing's worse than a drunk hot air balloon pilot. So he probably,
I don't think that they're drinking. But
no, I don't think so.
No, he was great. He was fun. But yeah, Katie was a little scared, but I think she really enjoyed it though. It was definitely a different experience. It takes you outside your comfort zone. So, but yeah, it was nice. It was lovely. It's always very freeing being up there, and I felt safe.
Did you go above the clouds?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. Everything is based on the wind, so it's like, we can only go up so high depending on, what's happening with the weather. So we didn't go too high. There was a point where we did, and then we kind of just moseyed, and the funny part is that because we didn't have much wind toward the end of the flight, we landed completely off course, and then this truck picked us up. So we're on the back of this truck that didn't have any sides to it. I was hanging on to like this gigantic fan that was like locked in that they. It was like so raw.
Did you land in the bayou and it's one of those boats with a fan on the back? Like what?
I know it was kind of like that. It was kind of it was like it was just like an open truck. So everyone's sitting down, but it's like everyone's like holding on for dear life, and this truck is going through all the shrubs and all the grass and all the soft mud.
I think you didn't go on you were with the other company. It sounds like a wild company.
Well, because the weather has been here. We've been getting the rain, so everything's like just super green and really growing. I don't want to say like that was the best part, but I was laughing my ass off because I'm just like hanging on to this fan, just like taking the ride.
You were Ace Ventura Part 2.
Yeah.
Just bouncing around.
I was standing up. I'm just like, this is great.
Katie's like, I don't think I want to do this ever again. No. Yeah. She was having a good time?
She did. I think overall, yeah, of course. Yeah, she did. I was just laughing, and she's kind of like, oh God. And then, but yeah, I think overall she had a good time. And
then after you went to a cat cafe. I'm super jealous. I didn't get to go on any of this.
I know, I've been eyeballing.
You went to a cat cafe in San Diego County?
Yeah, and I found them through Instagram. They randomly came up on my feed, and I was like, oh crap, this is in San Diego. So there are cat cafes that do coffee and teas, and there's one specialty cat cafe, cat whiskers, something like that. Oh gosh, we could put it in the link below, but so it's actually a bar, and they do have food, and it's $30 a person, so it does go toward taking care of the cats, and they're actually all adoptable as well. And
so if you can adopt your waiter, it's like a cat that has like a coffee on its back, and you're like, you know what, I like your service. You can go home with me.
Yes.
All right.
Just like that. They wear little waiter outfits too.
Are there any furries that are dressed up that are staff? Like,
no.
Oh, dude. Sorry. See, we need to make a cat cafe the right way.
I don't know why you're obsessed with furries, though.
I like. Yay! It's not a fetish for me. Like I just find I've always had a thing for mascot uniforms, but a cat cafe. Like I'm just picturing
it's
like
so
the staff.
Cool. It's so relaxing, and it's like you go to the second story. Was my favorite. They have 2 stories. These cats can go actually up and down. They have like little cubby holes that they can go up and down, first floor, second floor. It's very well maintained. The cats are very well taken care of. They get a lot of attention. They have volunteers that come in too and help out. But yeah, my favorite little kitty his name was Todd. And he was like a kind of a jowled male cat, black cat. I don't have this like thing with black cats. I don't know what it is, but
they're drawn to you.
Yeah, and I'm drawn to them. It's just so strange. All my cats have been black. But he's so sweet. He was so sweet, so smart. And
did he seem like a Todd?
What kind of Todd?
I don't know. You said jowls. I'm just picturing this like, what's up? Like, my name's Todd.
There's always like Todd, or there's
Don't mind the fur that's on your coffee. It comes with it's my gratuity to you. Yeah, you're just like picking fur out of your coffee. Did you have food and coffee at the cafe, or is it just like you're laying like around hanging out with cats?
It's like a bar versus a cafe. A cafe has coffee and teas and stuff.
Okay. And so
this is a bar.
Oh, it's a bar.
That has food.
Okay.
We did go to I don't even want to talk about it because it wasn't a good experience.
Okay.
But there was another cafe that we tried to get in.
A cat cafe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't a very good experience.
So at this cat cafe with Todd, the cat, I'm starting to get a little jealous of Todd. Do they serve alcohol?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like you have a menu, and like, is there
They have a
like
lot, too.
There's like a cat's favorite. Like, do they have it? Like, are all their drinks named after like here's Todd's specialty, or like this is Todd's favorite?
No.
Dude, you guys, cat cafes need to step it up. I think we need to be in a new business.
Think of it this way. My goodness, Chris, before jumping the gun, these cats actually get adopted. So you're
Right.
like, who's Todd? Oh, he was adopted 2 years ago.
Yeah, so this-
why is this
yeah.
drink still on here?
Well, you're gonna have to it's a limited time drink. The menu changes per season.
Yes.
Or-
Per
yeah.
season, per cat.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's really it's a really good experience, especially if you want to. I don't know, good atmosphere. You know, get a beverage, get a charcuterie board or what have you.
Do
Pet
the
some kitty
cats like? Do you feed the cats too?
No, you don't feed the cats. You can play with them, but you can't pick them up. And if it's okay, like they can go in your lap, like that's fine. But you don't pick up the cats. You
So
just,
if the cat, like it's sort of like at a strip club, like you're allowed to have the
Exactly.
stripper touch you, but you can't touch the stripper.
right. So just think of a strip club, but with cats.
Now, was Todd the cat like one of those cats that's just like all about pleasing the customers, or was there one cat where you're like that cat's getting around a lot, like that?
I don't.
You didn't see some loose cat like walking around, like you're like, damn, that cat likes everybody but me.
No.
No?
Yeah, the cats kind of did their own thing.
So you were sitting there and you ordered your food, and then like Todd shows up and like sat on your lap, and you're like, oh, is that how it worked?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the cats
yeah.
are just around, and sometimes they'll come up to you. And Todd came up to me.
How many cats are there? Like roughly, like when you're looking around, are there like 15 cats?
I would say roughly 15-ish. Yeah.
Is there a crazy
Probably
cat
more,
lady that's
because they're
the manager?
hiding.
Is there a crazy cat lady manager? Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, sorry, no material.
I want to
there.
see the crazy cat lady from like The Simpsons running the place. Like she's like throwing cats, like
like bombs.
yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah, it was a good experience
That's
and totally worth it just to relax and pet some kitties and have a good drink and
Should be a cat cafe on a hot air balloon. That'd be cool.
right. Bring the cats on the hot air balloon ride.
They're all clawing the sides of the balloon. You're like, this was not a good idea.
This is like cartoon ideas.
Yeah, that's how I roll. I like. Is there any like puppy cafes? Like, there's only cats. That's interesting.
I think cats are just so
they're quiet too.
Yeah, they're independent and they probably don't smell as bad. I mean, dogs tend to have big poops.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, were there any litter boxes around? Like, I imagine the whole floor is a giant litter box.
There's little box. Cats love having their own potty area, like
Really? Like
rabbits
us. Yeah.
and us.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're litter boxes, but they do hide them. So clearly they're not in view and the cats know where they are.
Okay. So you're not like sitting there at the cat cafe and all of a sudden you're like, Todd, dang, dude, dropping some dank turd over there.
As long as that turd isn't on me.
Yeah. All right. I want to check out the cat cafe. I want to
Yeah.
go. I think we should do like a little retreat or a field trip for Not So Funny and go check out this cat cafe.
Yeah,
The
it
one
was
that your
great.
favorite. Now, what else do we have? Oh shoot. So while you were doing that, or you did that on Friday, and then yesterday, she was resting up from her busy day. So I went to the Coachella Comedy Fest that Dakota Miracle was putting on for the 3rd annual, and I got to host the 4 p.m. show. And all the way to Coachella from Temecula, it was raining, like just dumping. I'm thinking like, dude, we're doing the outside stage. It's going to be, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it outside. And as soon as you get to I call the fans, which are just giant turbine, the big turbines to create energy for all the casinos or whatever.
Energy, Chris.
Yeah, wind energy. The cancer creators, the things that birds are flying into that some people believe. I didn't see any birds or cancer being created by these wind turbines, but past those, no weather. It was nice. Got there. I got there probably around 3. did some mingling, chat with some old comics that I've known over the years. Had a great time. Wonderful set opening the show. Their setup was fantastic. They had a little Bluetooth transmitter like we do with our shows. I synced up some Scale the Summit. It was like our own personal show at the festival. It was really nice. Dakota Miracle does a fantastic job.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah, it's just a sweet dude. He had me at the Laughtoberfest, which I thought they were the same thing, but yeah, it was Coachella Comedy Fest, and then there was a Laughtoberfest in 2022 where I was on that, and then he had me come back to host this show. So this was my first Coachella Comedy Fest. I was mistaken. But yeah, everyone did a great job. Interacted with the crowd. We kept it on a tight schedule and finished right at 5:00. And then they started the next show on the inside of I was on the brew garden stage, and then there was an inside stage, and it was awesome. Saw Jamal Coleman, saw Chip Nicholson, all kinds of just hung out. Had some beers. They had food vendors there, and then drove home. And then today we went to kombucha.
Oh.
Best kombucha on the planet. Yeah, it doesn't have that vinegar taste.
I can do it either way, but I love kombucha. Yeah, either way I love it. But
we had a good weekend.
Yeah. Christian, Victoria, thank you for being so awesome. We love you guys.
They're the owners at Kombucha. Check them out. I'll put a link in the bio below, or the description of the video. I'm learning all the terms of terminology of online. So now we will move into our closing segment, the scary spa reviews that we found online. This is one review that we found. This is from a year ago. I blacked out the person's name. I found this on Google, and I'm not going to have their profile picture. But she had left 8 reviews, and she gave a 1-star review to this.
She left 8?
Yeah, she has a record of 8 reviews. So she's not a big reviewer, but out of those 8, she was like, I got to write about this place. Yeah, so this is
1 star.
Yeah, 1 star out of 5. 1 year ago, this is what she says. New to this area, and this was a gift I did for my mother-in-law. I called over the phone to get information for this place, but I walked into the store and confirm and purchase gift certificate. Okay, so her grammar is a little
there's
choppy,
a comma where there should be a period, but
sometimes when you get really emotional, you're just like, keyboard worrying. Is that a word? Worrying.
It's a new word now.
Yeah. Hashtag keyboard worrying. It says, I even added gratuity so my mother-in-law wouldn't have any other charges to pay. Oh, that's so nice of her.
Nice.
Well, the day came when they had her come on 3 separate occasions as the back. Whoops. Shit. I just zoomed in. Oh my God. Okay. You should see what I'm doing. It's just like zooming in like crazy. All right. Let me see where I can. Okay. I'm going to pinch and zoom. Sorry about that, everybody. 3 separate occasions as the back, leg massage, and facial. But she misspelled facial. So that's nice. She got a back massage, a leg massage. I always imagine that she's getting like just her back, 1 leg done, and a facial. Couldn't be done all at once.
I want to know what this 3 separate occasions means. Well, the day came when they had her come on 3 separate occasions as the back, leg, massage, and facial couldn't be done all at once.
Yeah. As you can see, she's 8 reviews. This is a lot for her, but she wrote a lot, but she's not a grammar queen. But
I don't get it. So this mother-in-law had to come in 3 separate occasions because they did not want to do a full body massage.
Yeah, they were like, come in on Thursday's your leg. We're gonna do 1 leg.
1 leg.
Friday back. Saturday face.
Dude,
screw the rest of your arms and your neck. I don't care.
Red flag much?
Yeah.
In the beginning, I'd be like, I'm done.
Yeah. It says plus on top of that, the massage weren't even effective.
Come on.
As it felt like the masseuse. No, okay, real quick. Anytime the place refers to them as masseuses or masseurs as a massage therapist, that's not very professional. You want to be a massage therapist. You're helping people heal from within. Therapy. So yeah, masseuses. It's like flight attendant and stewardess. Did I say that right? Shit. I always botch that. Trenton Davis tore me a new one that one episode.
Yeah. I was going to say, you should ask Trenton.
Yeah. Masseuse didn't want to touch her. It felt like the masseuse didn't want to touch her. Well, that's a judgment. I mean, she was feeling like that. It's weird. Like, could you imagine, like, as a massage therapist, you're just like this lady, maybe her mother-in-law was dirty. Like, she doesn't want to, like, touch her. She's just like, oh, God, I don't want to get through this. It happens. You just throw, if someone's dirty, you just throw a sheet over them. You just do compressions. And then you're like, we'll just do some shiatsu. And you can take a shower and come back next time. Like,
that's so gross.
It is, but hey, you know, clean yourself before you get a massage.
For real.
Okay. She says she got charged an additional $40 for what, comma? I don't know, since it was paid for plus additional gratuity, which was already left when the gift card was purchased and was written that gratuity was paid for. Well, it sounds like she got a really good deal because $40 and the gratuities included. What was this, a $20 massage? I mean,
no, she paid for the massage, but she had to come in at 3 separate occasions. This is what I'm getting. She came in at 3 separate occasions, which is completely ridiculous.
If that's the case.
Right. She already paid for the massage. She put the gratuity in there stating that this is for gratuity. Yeah. And then they charge the mother-in-law an extra $40 for something.
She says, for what, comma? Like,
this grammar, though, just is shady
really
as it
bad.
is, though.
She should not be getting massages. Anyways, continues. This is my favorite part. Unprofessional and not clean, comma. They had a newborn in their location that belonged. She means belonged.
Belonged.
Yeah. They had a newborn in their location that belonged to the masseuse, as she told my mother-in-law that the baby was hers. Whoa, dude. These places, they need childcare services. Like, you're bringing your newborn child to work? What? This is America. What is wrong with you guys? Like, these poor people.
Chris, this is America. That's what's wrong.
Right. Yeah. Come
on.
You're bringing your newborn kid.
Average work week is 70 hours, Chris, in America.
She might as well just wrote, like, and her umbilical cord went over my shoulder blade. like freshly newborn.
I was wondering what that slime was.
Yeah. I gave her a prenatal treatment. My therapist gave birth during the treatment. Might as well.
Straddling my back.
Yeah, that is the wildest thing. But yeah, it says it ends with this place is privately owned, and when I asked my questions and references to it, all came back as being a good place, but all the reviews and quote unquote customers.
We're all family and friends giving good reviews.
Yeah,
well, I mean, do you know that?
I like customers, like what? Yeah, so-called customers. I don't know if they're really customers. Like, what are those people going in and out of there? If you looking into this place, don't be fooled. I regret having my mother-in-law go here. Plus, they took more money for services already paid for and stipulated I wanted.
Okay. I mean, if you're, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't even guess. That's
crazy.
Fucking stupid this is.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone's listening to this.
Everyone's listening to this. This is the hottest thing we've found.
I mean, you're really listening to this. I know Chris sometimes when he reads, it sounds like he's reading to a child. But nonetheless, what do you think is going on? What do you think she's saying? I mean, this is kind of like weird because the situation sounds like it sucks, but this lady can't write either. I mean, unless she really is really upset.
Yeah, it's like you have to read between the lines. It's one of those like seeing magic eye photos where you just have to go cross-eyed and then you see the truth. Like it's somewhere in there.
How does your brain go cross-brained?
Yeah.
Your left goes to right.
It says, finally, I will not return, nor would I recommend to anyone this place. I would give half a star. However, it only give me option for 1 full star when their services were not as agreed and paid for. Under or lowercase, bad massage and not worth it at all as you adjust to their schedule. Wow. So, yeah, that's the review that we found for this week.
This review is pure vomit, but like...
I like to be the reviewer of reviews. Like, this is a really poorly written... If you're going to trash a place, take a second.
Really take a second.
Think about it. Really make it count.
Because then I can't really take this seriously because... I mean, I can only take it with a grain of salt because this person doesn't know how to write.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm like, well, clearly, I can only imagine she's not the brightest person to go to get a massage with her poor mother-in-law. I wonder how her mother-in-law feels about it. I wonder if her mother-in-law read this and was like, you know what? You don't belong with my son. This is an embarrassment to the family name. Unbelievable. So that's our scary spa review.
If you... Please comment on this, and if you got something different out of this review, maybe it's like circumstance or what have you, please.
Yeah, or email if you find a really good spa review, because there's a million of them across the world.
We'll do it.
We'll cover it for you.
We'll review the reviews.
Email us at notsofunnypodcast@gmail. KNOTSOFUNNYPODCAST@gmail.com. I'm not going to spell that part out. But see, even though I read like I'm a child, I still know how to spell pretty good. Yeah. Anyways, that's our episode. We'll see you next week where I'll be massaging Amy and she'll be holding a microphone and I'll be wearing the Bluetooth transmitter. And
so excited.
Yeah, she gets a nice massage and we'll keep it short. We'll do a scary spa review. And after that, and then, and our next guest, we had Rocky Osborne on the show, camera cut out during the episodes. That's why it's been like postponed because I had to like edit a bunch of stuff. Oh my God, I just had a massive brain fart. Bobby Ulrich is our next guest on April 14th. We'll be recording with our full episode. So subscribe, share, all that stuff. Leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye.